Welcome back to the chaos that is Shani and books. Today I'm doing my July TBR. I've actually been loving doing TBR videos lately, something to keep me on track for the month. I do have a lot of plans in July. Also, July is my birthday month, if you didn't know. My birthday's on July 9th and Kian's birthday is on the 19th. So it's also a busy month, but possibly, I don't know if I'll get any books for my birthday. Sometimes my mum gives me books and my brother. So my entire TBR could be thrown out the window if I get a book that I really want to read more. But let me try and organize my thoughts so that I can tell you what I'm planning to read for July. So as always, I'm going to start off with my book club books, which this month I'm so unorganized and I don't have the books, which I kind of put myself on a book buying ban, but I like to participate in these book clubs each month. So I don't know what I'm going to do from now on if I don't already own the books. But anyway, the books that I'm meant to read for July for my book clubs that I try to participate in each month. Am I just repeating myself? Okay, first up, the Full Moon Book Club, which is run by Jan from Readathons, who, as you know, I love. My last video that I posted was my reading Jan's favorite books video, and I loved doing that. But Jan's book club is, yeah, you just read the book each month, and then there's a live show discussion that is on the full moon of each month, which is a really cool concept. But her book for July is Forever Interrupted by Taylor Jenkins Reid. So I need to get it because I really want to read it. I honestly don't even remember what that one is about. Is that the one where I think the couple has like a really whirlwind romance and get married after knowing each other for a little amount of time and then the husband dies? I think that's that one. Anyway, the other book club that I usually participate in every month is the We're All Booked book club, which is run by Lacey D. Bell and Sadie from the Library Lane. By the way, I always try to leave the information for these below if I don't give enough information for you. And the book for this month is Malibu Rising, also by Taylor Jenkins Reid. So it's just a Taylor Jenkins Reid book club month and I'm so excited. This just came out. And it follows the children of one of the husbands from the 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, I'm pretty sure. And I love books with siblings in them. A lot of times with books, like my favorite part tends to be something to do with the siblings. So I hope I love this. I've seen people not give it great reviews, but I'm hoping I love it. So there are a few readathons that are happening this month that I'm planning to participate in. The first of which that I will talk about is the Saphhicathon, which was just announced, and Jan, who I've already spoken about, is one of the co-hosts. The other host is Jessie from Bow Ties and Books and Kevin from Irish Reader. And basically it is a 24-hour readathon starting on the 2nd of July where you just read books with sapphic elements, romance, characters, something sapphic in it. So when I first heard about this, one of the books that came to mind straight away, because I wanted to read it for the 48-hour queer blackathon, but I didn't get enough time for it, but it's really short, so hopefully I can read it in the 24 hours. Honey Girl by Morgan Rogers. This one is a fairly new release, and it is, I'm sure you've heard about it, about a girl who gets married to a stranger, I believe, another woman, and yeah, something to do with that. I've seen people not give it great reviews, but also some people have loved it. I know Jan liked it, so I'm interested to see if I enjoy it, and the cover is freaking stunning. But I've also been tempted to read, I don't know if I will pick this up in the 24 hours, but I've been tempted to do an Evelyn Hugo reread. I have read this before, hence the word reread that I just said. But I read it on audio the first time and now I have a physical copy and I would love to reread it and annotate it. And obviously this does have a sapphic element to it, but also that Malibu Rising has characters from this. So, and also this fits the sapphic readathon thing. I mean, it's way too long for 24 hours, but I'm going to mention it anyway. One Last Stop by Casey McQuiston. I also just recently got this. It's only just come out. And this is a female-female romance. And I think it has something to do with time travel as well. And I love like a little bit of magical realism. So this could be a fun thing to try and include, which brings me to the next readathon that I would like to participate in. I've been doing this all year, is the Buzzword Readathon, which is Books and Lala's readathon that is going on throughout the whole year. Each month you choose a book that has the monthly word in the title. I have been trying to choose an Australian authored book each month because one of my reading goals is to read from more Australian authors. Sorry. So my Australian book that I've picked, the word is last, by the way. The Last Anniversary by Leanne Moriarty. I read Big Little Lies by this author earlier this year, and I think it's my favorite book that I've read this year. So I definitely want to read all of her backlist. I actually own, I think, all the rest of her books. So, and obviously this has the word last in it. And this is about a girl who gets a phone call. Okay, she turned down his proposal 3 years ago and broke his heart. Hey, now I'm getting a phone call. Okay, I don't remember where I was up to. Okay, I think I was saying something about this book. Yes, a person that she's broken up with 3 years ago, she ends up inheriting his aunt's house, which is on an island home to a 70-year-old unsolved crime. And then I also mentioned before One Last Stop, which obviously also has the word in the title, but this is obviously not Australian. Oh, sorry, did you want that one? Here you go, you have it. Also in July is Summerween, which is a readathon about reading horror-ish books. A Halloween themed readathon that's happening in summer, even though it's not summer in Australia, but it's going from the 2nd to the 8th, and it's run by Gabby Reads and Olivia Reads a Latte. So I haven't fully set my TBR. There are prompts for this. The challenges are to bake or make a drink with your spooky read a book in the dark, read a paranormal book, read a horror book, and read a book with black or orange on the cover, or both. So one of the books that I thought of reading is House of Hollow by Crystal Sutherland. I had this on a TBR a couple of months ago and I didn't get to it. This is also a 2021 release, and this is like a young adult horror, maybe paranormal, I don't really know. I also thought about reading Frankenstein for this, which is obviously a classic. I haven't gotten to it, but this could be a fun read for this readathon. Okay, again, don't know where I got up to, had to stop. But yeah, I was trying to think of books that had black and orange or orange on the cover, and I thought of Bunny by Mona Awad, which I have on as an ebook that I can read. This has like a bunch of different covers and lots of them are black/orange. Okay, those are my Summerween plans. If I get a chance to, other books that I would love to read, I forget how to say the this title, but the English title is River of Dreams. I spoke about this in a vlog, or I don't really remember, but this is a First Nations Australian author, and this is a book that I hope I'm really gonna like. I feel like I really might. I would love to try and squeeze this in this month. And lastly, another book that I will hopefully fit in because it's pretty short is Heartstopper Volume 4, which I finally just picked up. Super excited to read this one as well. I read one page today before someone interrupted. I would love to fit this in July as well. I think that's all I wanted to talk about for the books this month. Like I said, this is chaos. If you're on this channel, you have to be prepared for chaos. If you like things to be smooth sailing, nice, professional quality videos, then you are in the wrong place, friend. But like I said, that is it. Thank you if you made it to the end of this video. Please let me know what you're planning to read in July. Let me know if you've read any of these books, which one you are most excited for me to read if I get to any/all of them. I would also love to squeeze in another one of my reading booktubers favorites video. I have one planned out, but whether or not I'll get the time to do it is another thing because I already have like a big stack of books here. The two that I've done are like my two favorite videos. I'll link them below, but I read April's favorites first, and then I did the one of reading Jan's favorite. They're two of my favorite people, two of my favorite videos, so I'd love to do another one, but what do you reckon? Yeah, I know. Alright, we really need to go, so thanks for watching.